Hey guys, it's Dog. First off, thank you all for 500 subscribers. I didn't really think I was gonna make it past the first week of this challenge, but after seeing so many people like the content, I decided to just keep going all the way here. And second, this video is going to be very different from my usual content of just hitting record and see what happens. So if things come out a little bit rough around the edges, then I apologize. And this is also my first time of me doing something like this and like editing a video full on. But for 500 subs, I thought it'd be cool to do a Q&A type video and answer some things that people have asked me over the past few days. So let's get right into it. Our first question comes from Adrian Smith, who asks, what possessed you to play Cybergrind this much? Mainly boredom. I wanted to get better at ULTRAKILL and decided a good way to achieve that goal would just play more. And I also thought it'd be kind of funny if I just played every day until the game was finished. So I started uploading my stuff to YouTube, and it sort of blew up in the community, I guess. I've always wanted to have like a somewhat successful YouTube channel and have like a community to talk and provide content to, so this has actually been a great opportunity for me to do so. Random Headphones asked, what content will you post after ULTRAKILL is finished? It really depends on what I'm feeling at that point. I might keep doing a little bit of ULTRAKILL content, but at the same time, I'm definitely going to be putting a lot more focus into my game. So I'll probably keep this channel around just as like a secondary to post like personal stuff, and then I'll definitely have my game channel as like a separate thing. Our next question comes from King Puppy Wubby, who asks, what's your favorite Weezer song? Despite doing Weezer Wednesdays, I actually don't listen to Weezer, like, at all. It's just not really my genre of music. But I get why people like them, because you can enjoy whatever kind of music you want, as long as you, like, don't beat other people up for the music they like. Then you're cool. Next question comes from Optimal Leisure, who asks, which layer do you find yourself revisiting the most? Additionally, what's your favorite layer/level? I really like the aesthetics going on in Heresy. Especially like the opening segment and then the drop into the pillar segment. That's a really cool level design. I also like the music choices that Hikita did with the noise or ambient track opening with like the close-in space, because you're like scared out of your mind, and I think that track really like brings that out. And then once you drop into the pillar segment and Altars of Apostasy starts playing, then I just get kicked in the overdrive and I start going ham. But overall, I'd have to say favorite level, it's between Cry for the Weeper and In the Wake of Poseidon, two really good levels. I think Hikita really knocked it out of the park with Act 2. I'm excited to see what Violence and Treachery and Fraud brings. Jaren Kirk asks, how many hours do I have in ULTRAKILL? As of recording this, I have 373, but I really think that's going to get a lot higher before I'm done with this challenge. Some other games I have high hour counts in would be Terraria, Isaac, Risk of Rain 2, and modded Terraria, with ULTRAKILL just being behind those. Someone with a name that I'm not even going to try to pronounce asked, where do you get the textures? Do you just use some program ripped from game files? Yes, I do use a file ripper for Unity to get the textures, and then I edit them and put them into the game to see how they look, and then change anything that I want to. That's pretty much how I got all the textures for the layer packs that I made, and any of the other textures that you see in my videos I found either on Discord or YouTube. Spoon0523 asks, where can I download the textures that you use? You can find all the textures and stuff that I use in my Discord server, along with the Spotify playlist that you can see me using in some of my videos. The Gun Dumo asks, are there days when you get burnt out of Cybergrind or your hand/wrist hurts? By the way, love the videos, keep it up. First of all, thank you. Second of all, I don't play every single day, because I record some videos in advance, just in case like my computer breaks or some other issue comes up where I can't record and upload. So I usually have like 2 or 3 videos in like on YouTube, but like not public. And then I just have them scheduled to set to public whenever I want the video to release, which is just 1 a day. And about my hands or wrists hurting, nothing has came up yet, but I occasionally do stretches and stuff before like recording, because I usually spend most of my time on my computer anyway. And Yetta asks, something I was wondering for a while, when you make these, do you just turn on and YOLO, or do you record a bunch of runs and then use the one we see? It usually takes me around 2 or 3 tries to get a run that I like, which usually just consists of footage of around 9 to 10 minutes or more. So it takes a little bit of trial and error before I actually get something that I want to upload. Because I don't want to upload like a 4-minute clip of me like getting absolutely destroyed by like a schism or something. Desco asks, were you using Spotify to listen to Glory or something else? I actually do listen to all my music on Spotify, but even though that Hikita doesn't have his music on Spotify, I bought the soundtracks on his Bandcamp, downloaded them, and then enabled local files on Spotify, which is how I listen to any track that I like that is not Spotify. Like, there's some other Bandcamp artists that don't put their stuff on Spotify. So if you want to, like, listen to their stuff outside of Bandcamp, you could just download it and enable local files in the settings, and then you should be good. I can also make a tutorial video for that if anyone is interested. Just let me know in the comments. Camille Lasco asks, what other games do you play in your free time besides ULTRAKILL? I mentioned this in another question, but I'm a super big fan of Terraria, The Binding of Isaac, Risk of Rain, and other roguelikes. But mainly, I've been playing a lot of Guilty Gear. I've been getting into Dusk a little bit. It's kind of hard, though. I've been playing Yomi Hustle, and I've also gotten good progress on Pizza Tower, but I haven't played it as much recently. Cyberside asks my favorite enemy to fight. To fight, I would probably say between Ferryman or Minos and Sisyphus. And then my favorite boss overall is Leviathan, just because of like the design and the scale of it. I'm really excited to see what the next big boss is going to be. V2 and Gabriel also good bosses. The only boss in the game that I actually don't like is Corpse of Minos, just because it's like such short-lived, and really it's just like, I feel like it's a filler boss, because like he doesn't have that many unique moves. I'm not saying that Corpse of Minos is a bad boss, it just doesn't really keep up with any of the other encounters that we see in the game. Lucky asks, what games do you wish you were better at? I could just be lazy and say ULTRAKILL here, just because I want to get higher up on the leaderboards, but I'm already getting better at the game, because I'm playing it every day. If I did have to pick one game though, I'd probably just say Rocket League, just because all my friends are better at me at the game, and I kind of want to like try and keep up with them, because I do not play that game very much. Scoob asked, what is the dog in your profile picture from? I actually looked this up a while ago. His name is Rover the dog, and he's from Windows XP, and he's a desktop assistant that appears whenever you use the search bar, and he just like walks around the screen and barks at you. I really like him. He's cool. Thank you, Rover. Osborne asked, what compelled you to abolish all skill issues? Just playing a lot and playing consistently, because like, if I had a chance to play ULTRAKILL, I'd probably play ULTRAKILL, because I have an unhealthy addiction to this game. This guy again asked, other video games you enjoy, what's your favorite video game story? I mentioned my favorite video games a while ago, so I'm just going to answer the second part. I really like the story of ULTRAKILL. I think it's very good, and it's going to get a lot better once Act 3 comes out, because I feel like it's going to be more story-oriented. And then I also like the story in Risk of Rain 2, and I like the story in Inscription, and I like the story in Dead Cells. Those are my big story games that I like. Dr. Samuel Heen asks, when will you stop using other songs and just stick to Cybergrind? Never, because I don't want to listen to the same exact song whenever I record. It gets really annoying really fast, and that's why I switch it up. And for our final question, which way do you put the toilet paper roll? I put it on the correct way. That is all. And that concludes our Q&A. I just want to say that this was actually a really fun video to make. I love the editing process of like putting all the audio and screenshots together. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And that just about wraps it up. Also, yes, I did see that Hikita was doing a huge Cybergrind update for the next update of the game. I'm super excited about that. I'll make a full video on what's changed when that comes out. But yeah, that just about wraps it up. Follow me on Twitter and check out my game in the links below, and thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay.